Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition, and wow, I just recorded a short message, and this is actually oddly specific because I wanted to have a conversation between the masculine and the feminine, and so I'm gonna do it a little bit differently as I did the shorts, because before I picked up the deck for the feminine, I saw the Nine of Wands, so quite a defensive energy, but also like a feeling of exhaustion hit me. And that's also the feeling that has been surrounding me as of lately. So therefore, I do feel that I'm picking up on a certain feminine collective. Okay, so, and then I started, and the card that I drew, and I wanted to know what is going on, what does the masculine want to talk about? I drew a blank. They basically don't want to talk about anything as of right now because they're feeling left out in the cold. And they know that they have to come out of this. They know that they put themselves there, okay? But what they are dreaming of is the Six of Cups. Now it gets interesting because as I put this here, I was kind of curious because I kind of forgot that I had those cards here. And I looked underneath, and it's the King of Swords. This person knows that they have to speak their truth. They have to come in correct, okay? Let's put it like this. Underneath the deck, behind the Five of Pentacles, is the Chariot. They want to come out of it, but they are kind of having a conflict, a clash with their ego, with the Five of Swords and the Sun card. Because for some reason, I feel like they don't feel stable enough to come in. And this, yeah, because they know they haven't become the King of Pentacles, the Emperor yet. They know that they have to close out a cycle. They have to let the Tower fall in order to open their heart. Yeah, to have victory here. And to also bring this communication, this action towards, towards the one that they actually might have broken the heart with the Three of Swords. To bring higher level of commitment, to transform and heal the situation, because they know this is divinely guided. And that they have the judgment call for like this missed opportunity, this rejection. And it's so interesting because it's the Eight of Cups. They know they have to walk away from that behavior in order to come to the Two of Cups. But that seems to be hidden. And look, there's a blank card. This is where the message from the masculine actually ends. Now, with the feminine wants to talk about that they want justice. And, oh yeah, the cards spilled. And we did not only see justice, we saw also the Six of Pentacles. So the feminine is no longer accepting less than they deserve. And this is exactly, and it was also about like healing. Oh yeah, underneath the deck was also the Queen of Pentacles. That the feminine was actually like moving into this. Oh yeah, while the masculine has the Two of Cups. So the masculine, what they keep hidden is this deep emotions that they have for the feminine. While the feminine is like very much focusing on their own stability. And it's interesting because we also see the King of Pentacles in the masculine energy. So basically they want to become an equal to the feminine. And so the feminine is actually working on their own self-perception of self-confidence, self-worth, and stability. Probably also on their material. Anyway, so then I looked underneath. Justice was the devil. And this means that the feminine is actually no people who are operating from their lower vibrations and does not accept any unhealthy patterns in their life. So, because what the feminine wants is also like the happiness and the reconnection, but also the truth, this wish fulfillment. But it seems like the feminine knows that it's going to take some time and maybe also some self-study in order to have this transformation of this Five of Cups, in order for this Lovers to come in. And that is leading to the Page of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands also at the masculine side, which I think is very interesting, especially like there are some mirroring cards. This is why I like using 2 decks in order to see where are you matching and where you're not. And underneath the Empress is the Three of Pentacles, because the Empress is only now accepting, okay, that's funny, accepting any collaboration that is like with who, where there is an equal give and take, right? Yeah. Something that is going to be long lasting, that is actually fortunate and leading to abundance. And what also is being confirmed by their intuition. Yeah, double confirmation of with the Queen of Cups as well. Okay, this is interesting. In this message, I actually don't think that you are in contact. Or could you be, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it could be. But if you're in contact, then you're in very limited contact. Let's see. What is... I would like to have a development card, a soulmate development card in this situation. And those cards are massive and my hands are so small. So let's see if this actually works. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to pull. I guess I'll have to pull. But this is the one. Now or never. Okay. And we see the lullaby. Okay, now or never, basically. Okay, and I was just wondering whether you are in contact or not. It literally said in the first sentence that the person on your mind, in your heart and your soul, is currently taking a long time out. And they actually have to balance their body, mind, and soul. And the masculine might have had to deal with the burnout. Take it how it resonates. It could also be the feminine energy, to be fair. So maybe they went on a retreat. Well, interesting. While the other person is absolutely relaxed and in a meditative state. And nothing can really bring you out of balance. Your presence is being experienced as being very positive. And your learning in this, your lesson, is to force positive events to break out of a devilish cycle. Like, no way. Okay, repeating cycle. You both can actually create a lot of you can create better. So please stay in this energy. So I guess, I mean, the feminine is being asked to really stand in their stability, in their strength, in their intuition, in their feminine energy. And because this is going to bring in this energy, because this is helping the masculine energy actually to heal. Now that's actually quite intriguing, if you ask me. But okay, we're gonna leave it at that. And interesting.